Oh, right. Welcome back to Sheepdog Defensive Training. Doc Muma and Lamar Simpson. We're back with January's TacPack. Like
Yeah.
we said before, we're a little bit behind, but we're catching up. And we want to make sure that we're sharing the TacPack boxes that we got this year so far. So I'm going to start off with it's made by Battle Arms. It's an armorer's mat. Nice thing about these is like you can't really see, but they've got magnets in it. So when you take your AR apart or any of your firearms, you're not going to lose the small pieces because it's going to stick to the mat.
Yep.
It's a very thick, heavy-duty mat. Right like that.
How many people have ever dropped a small screw?
Yeah, yeah.
Right here.
And great little, like I said, great. It's what I like about it. It's nice and heavy and thick,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got the magnets in it. It's magnetized. Excuse me. And so
And you could take that to the range. You could take
you
it everywhere
could,
you
yeah.
go. I mean, if you have a little foul up with your firearm and you take it apart real quick, right there.
The other nice thing about it is on the back side, it has a ruler at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So, in a pinch, you could also use this to measure any game you get, like fish or whatever. You could just slap it on the back side of the mat. Not going to interfere with your cleaning on the front. So,
Yep. There you go.
multiple uses.
All right. So we've got here the shower in your pocket body wipes.
Yeah.
So I mean, not even only tactical. I mean, who's ever like gone to a workout and had to go somewhere and they couldn't stop home for a quick shower?
Yeah.
Showers are too crowded. I'm not saying take this instead of a shower, guys.
No.
But if you need to clean off real quick, these are nice to have. They're individual wrapped in here. They're wipes. So since they won't degrade because they're sealed, I'll even open this up for them so they can see.
If you got a teenager or something, you can just throw them some of those when you're smelling like goat boy.
You have anybody in particular in mind for that?
Oh, my.
So yeah, just don't. They look like a fruit roll up, but don't eat them.
Yeah.
Pull these things out. 100% biodegradable. Chamomile, witch hazel, contains aloe and it's alcohol free. So these are not something that you can set on fire. Like the people who are using all the hand sanitizer, that stuff actually is combustible.
Yeah.
People that
You can
this
use
is
that.
not going to be combustible. It comes with 12 of these. You can drop one of these in your pocket. Start getting smelly pits, wipe them down a little bit, and there you go.
Pretty much, yeah.
Get nervous, get ready to go on a date, whatever. We don't do that anymore as we're married. I know we got younger people listening.
Yeah. All right. So we have gotten med kits in the past. We got a couple of nice everyday carry med kits, and here they continually send us replacements or add-ons for those med kits. This one is a sprain and fracture. So, it's got a finger splint, triangular bandage, elastic bandage, and something called a super wrap. So basically, if you're out in the field, you fracture an arm, you can put the broken body part, arm, whatever, into if you got an arm, you've got the triangular bandages for that. You've got splints for fingers, and you've got the super bandage to help immobilize any limb that might be fractured.
What I like is that they send us finger and toe stuff. It's like if you used to get sometimes you'll get a broken leg, you'll get a broken arm. Right. Far less common than, oh my gosh, I broke my toe, I broke my finger on something stupid, I crashed my finger in the car door. Those are so much more common, and so these are going to be like real world useful stuff.
Yep.
So I know you do as well. Whenever we get these extra packs, we just add them into the big pack.
Exactly.
We keep them with us. We have bee-sing stuff. We have this now. So a lot of really cool medical stuff. Medical goes right along hand with tactical.
Yep.
All right, so some of you guys who have and gals who have grown up in the past, how much cooler would your Red Ranger have been if he had a short barrel rifle?
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
That would be better than any Zord to me. I would take
Yeah.
that right now. So again, the Ranger looks a lot better here. He's got his gun. A lot of us grew up watching. It was a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, right?
I think that's what they're
I
called.
think that's what they're called. But yeah, that's your Red Ranger.
And you
Always
know,
have full stickers.
again, I talked about this before. Get enough of these that you can actually feel like a photo book of them, and they're
That's
just
the
fun.
first time I heard you say that earlier today. I should have done that, so I put them on my tumblers.
So
Too late now.
this is an interesting little item here. Um, how many of us have ever been in get a package and instead of instead of using your everyday carry knife or something, you go to the kitchen and get the steak knife out to open up the box. I know I have.
All the time.
But TacPack sent us this multi-utility tool. It's not just a utility knife, but it's also a prier. So you can pry with it. It's a bottle opener.
Not Richard Pryor.
Yeah, not Richard Pryor. But you can actually take nails out with it. It's got a small flathead screwdriver and a large one. Wire stripper, bottle opener, so if you get thirsty while you're working.
And who doesn't?
Exactly. So great little item to have. I've used mine already since I've got it. The nice thing I like about it too is it also has a seatbelt cutter function in here. So you know if you get stuck in a motor vehicle accident and your seatbelt's not unlocking, or if you get dropped into a lake or whatever, and your seatbelt's not loosening, this will help cut your seatbelt. So great little item.
Absolutely, very cool little thing. They sent us a lot of good stuff. All right, so our next thing. All right, we have grip inserts. So if you don't, this is for rail systems on AR-15s. So let's say you've got a part you're not really using. These guys just pop in so you can get yourself a better grip. See, a rail system will have a bunch of little different holes and things on there. This still is going to breathe. There's holes in them. They're hollow, so you can kind of put that in there that way. This is going to kind of get a nice smooth surface for you to put your hand, your thumb, whatever you might want to be on. It's kind of a cool little feature. I know how to shoot my AR. I don't know if I'd always use something like this because I like to move my stuff around on my rails. But for aesthetics, for the feel of where your grip is at, this is not a bad little thing. No. I mean, they're okay. There's 6 of them in here. A lot of people have a lot more stuff on their ARs, so you're probably going to maybe need 2 or 3, 4 maybe. Right. Kind of a neat little thing. This is made by ThruFlow by X-Tech. Yeah. So not a bad little item.
Oh, right. So
plus item.
We got into our plus item. Now, this one is kind of really a cool little knife made by CRKT. And
we affectionately know them as Cricket or Columbia River Knife and Tool.
Exactly. So
I really like this one.
We pay $150 for this box. This plus item is $185. So with this item alone, you've made your money back and then some. It's an interesting little knife. It's
you kind of
almost like a crambit.
Pull it out.
And I had trouble the last time trying to figure out how to close it.
You gotta fold it this way, and it'll.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
I've been having, guys. Honestly, I've been having problems with this thing too. We've been trying to learn this one for a while. I believe I pushed down.
Well, if he cuts himself, they got the med stuff here to fix it.
Yeah, if I cut myself, I'm okay.
I had trouble when I first worked with mine.
It's the only problems I have with this one. And there it goes. Yeah, so you come in, you go under, like this. It'll close.
There we go. Yeah.
So I love the design. I like the way that it just opens up like that. It's really cool. Only thing I have a problem with is It's hard to close sometimes, but you just have to get used to it, because we're all used to having the normal opening and closing. The other thing is you don't have really a belt loop or anything here. It is a karambit. I mean, this is very unique. I mean, we haven't got another thing like this.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it before.
So we're pretty happy with it. It's a cool plus item. I mean, we like knives as well as guns.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. So that's January's TacPack. Remember, type in sheepdog.
Hashtag sheepdog.
Oh, that's right. Hashtag sheepdog for your $60 free box when you order TacPack. Again, I recommend the plus box. You're going to get your money back and then some. And very rarely you're going to have a box that you're not thrilled about. Very rarely.
We haven't had a whole box. We've had little items that we don't like.
Right.
And like again, we don't work for these guys, so we're not going to tell you something's cool if it's not.
Exactly.
There's little items that you can take or leave, but you're never going to get a full box that you just hate.
Exactly. So remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell to make sure that you are keeping up with our videos.
Our goings on.
Yep. So until next time, keep carrying.